Hi everyone, Vanessa here, and I'm going to be doing this unboxing video storytime style because I had to film this in the hotel room and my parents were there and my dad was watching the news and mom was talking to me and hello mom's elbow. And anyway, so this was shot on the first evening of our family vacation to Tokyo, Japan. I've wanted to go there ever since I was 11, so that's maybe over half my life that I have waited for this trip, and it was awesome. So when my mom told me that we were going to Japan, my first thought was, I need to buy a doll in Japan to commemorate this trip. Then my next thought was, where am I gonna get the money for a doll on such short notice? So, like any doll hobbyist would, I went nuts and sold a lot of my stuff. Well, enough stuff. Anyway, I had old cosplay wigs and Lolita clothes that I wasn't using anymore, so those went and funded this doll. So this is a Dollfie Dream Dynamite Miko. She's a DDH-06 head on a Dynamite body. Once upon a time, the 06 head was almost my first Dollfie dream, but stuff happened and that's not how my doll story panned out. But now she gets to be the very first doll I bought in Japan, which is actually pretty cool to be honest, and she's actually my first brand new Dollfie dream. I have two DDs. I have Saber and Momo, and they were both technically secondhand, and I purchased their heads and bodies separate. So being able to go to a physical store and picking out a doll, it was an amazing experience. I hyperventilated the moment I stepped out of the elevator and saw Volks Dollfie signs all over the place, and a quick shout out and a big thank you to my friend Ria. Oh my god, she was a lifesaver. Like, I don't speak Japanese, and there were no English-speaking staff members on the day that we passed by, so she was doing most of the communicating for me. Thank you so much. You saved me, but you did not save my wallet, and I love you for it. So yeah. My original plan was actually to unbox this doll with Ria around, but it was getting late and she had to go home and I feel so bad. I wish you could have been there, Ria. So yeah, she held my hand in the store though and like yanked me away from most of the displays and watched me as I had a meltdown over the lack of clothing that would fit on a Dollfie Dream Dynamite bust. So yeah, that's a legit problem though, guys. Like, apparently the Dollfie Dream Dynamite body has slightly wider hips and nothing is gonna prepare you for these boobs. Like, holy crap. I have two dolls. They're both on DD2 bodies with L busts, and my friends told me that the Dynamite bust would just be slightly larger, but then I severely underestimated how much more difficult it would be to deal with this body. Like, I love the extra points of articulation considering it's a DD3, but the hips were a problem for me. And I was really lucky because I brought extra clothes for her from Manila, and I was lucky that the shorts fit her hips because look at this. Look at this part of the video. I am tugging on those panties. They're barely going up, so like that was a struggle, and the slip is worse. Oh man, like just watch me struggle. Go ahead. So at this point in the unboxing, my mom was asking me like, are those her only clothes? Because I did tell my mom that I wanted to bring this doll around Tokyo and take touristy photos, like, you know, just been ejected into the world and already traveling. But yeah, so my mom was kind of freaking out because she thought that maybe I was gonna bring my doll out in a slip and her panties and take photos of her all over Tokyo. But you know, I'm a little better than that, a little better prepared, and I brought clothes and a wig from Manila. You know, also to save myself the heartache of yanking random stuff from the Volks store. So yeah, there you go. So my mom is wondering actually why I bought this specific doll. Just because of the bust size. Like, most of my dolls are rather modest. Like, I have SDs who have relatively tame chests, and my Dollfie dreams are the only ones with assets. So yeah, and she's seen my other Dollfie dreams, but then this one apparently just took the cake because it's much larger, like clearly, obviously larger. And I was like, Mom, it's kind of a non-negotiable. This is how she comes. Because even though buying an 06 head and a DD3 M-bust body was technically an option and it would have been cheaper, I couldn't do that because, well, I did want to bring her around on tour. And oh man, there you go. You can see my dad kind of just shoving his camera at me. Yes, very good. He went nuts in Yodobashi. He loves camera equipment, and I borrow stuff from him, so I'm not complaining. But he does tend to use me or my dolls as his unsuspecting subjects at random times. So yeah, he clearly doesn't mind my doll hobby stuff. And while we're here, and I'm unwrapping this wig on video, my goodness, I felt so betrayed. The stock photos, the sample photos of Miko with this wig on look so adorable, and I unwrapped this thing and it's so spiky and it looks greasy. It wasn't greasy, I promise, but it just looked kind of nasty out of the bag. And I have a feeling I was supposed to wash this before ever putting it on her. And eventually I will get around to washing the gunk out of it just to see if it'll look better. I hope it does, because I really like how it looks on the sample pics. So yeah, I still have hope for this wig, but for the sake of completion, even though it looked horrible, I still stuck it on her just because this is an unboxing of a standard model Dollfie Dream Dynamite Miko. So there you go. She was super adorable. I'm so happy. I'm still not over the fact that I got her in Japan. And I will tell you more about her in my blog entries. So that's it for my unboxing for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, follow us on Tumblr. That's thedalldays.tumblr.com. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more unboxings, more flailing, maybe some reviews, maybe some singing videos. I apparently do that now. But yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!